Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Efrain Rodriguez Jr. Show. In today's episode, we have Stephen. Sorry about that. Ooh, I'm not starting this video again. Steny Hoyer. My apologies to you. He is talking about the status of Puerto Rico. We have been talking on this topic several times. Today, I went to the newspaper. I found out this news, and it is a very, very important news. So I went to read the whole news. I went to other newspapers, I didn't find any in the other ones, but I left my comment on the newspaper Andy Nuevo Dia, and I want to share that with you. So bear with me 1 second. Let me do this real quick. And my 2 cents were 105 years is already more than enough for us to study this as Puerto Ricans. And in my opinion, we have vastly failed. I see this in a logical and concrete way. And this goes for the three most influential parties in Puerto Rico. Please listen if you get to listen. The three parties in the USA's un, until this does not happen. Oh, sorry about that. Forgot one word that is very important. The three most influential parties in Puerto Rico get behind the three parties behind. You see, that would change everything in the USA's. Until this does not happen, I do not see that we have results neither in the short or long term. I mean, if you are a liberal, go behind the Liberal Party. If you are conservative, go behind the Conservative Party. And if you see yourself as independent, so join the independents. Until the parties in Puerto Rico see this and take it into their followers, we will never resolve this. It will be an undefended limbo. So we'll be there forever. But who am I? I'm nobody. If you want to see this, that's why you're here. If you got to hear, that's what I invite everybody to come here and talk about this. This is very important. I spent 25 of my lifetime in the States, on Texas, half of my time. No, actually, it was more New York, 15 years, Texas, 10 years. So I know how these two different states really work. I know how they are in their place. So one is more Republican and the other one is more Democrat. So what I was here and I in the video, I wanted to the other video that I just did. Sorry about that. I do a bilingual, and this gets so creepy in my head sometimes because I'm like, did I just say that in the other show? I never seen it here, and oh, I need to bring it here. Or I don't know if I did say it or not, but my argument was this: in the 105 years, I don't see that neither the PPD or the PMP, the two biggest party in the island, it's aligning themselves into a more liberal or conservative. But because I just got here, I'm going on 19 months, going on 20, pretty soon on the 6th next month. I see that their actions really talk louder than whatever they say in their mouth. And because since I start doing this on the YouTube channel and I start bringing this show and getting involved in this arena, I saw since January that I started talking about how the governor of Puerto Rico were handling the pandemic, the pandemic. And the reason I say that is that it shows more they took an alignment to those blue states on the United States of America, PMP. So for me, you don't have to tell me, but what you did is that. So there's another party that is the new party in the island that uh I didn't get that information. Maybe in the future I'll bring that party up. But there's an independent party in the island, and there's another fourth party, and they have win a seat on the House of the Representative. And yeah, they did win one, and I spoke about this movimiento. Oh, it's a movement, but I'll get that to you. Oh, actually, I can do it right away here. So what I was talking is the action of the PPD is that lately they are behind the pro-life movement. So for me, you don't have to tell me you know that they are more aligned to the conservative movement because they are more pro-life. So EMP, good, I resolved it for you. The blue state. PPD, even the colors is different here because the PPD here is red. Actually, yeah, it goes more with the red state. Actually, it actually make a lot of sense. Wow, Munoz Marin would be very happy about that. But the actions that they are doing is they're going behind that. So now, uh, the other party, let's see, it's Partido Nuevo Progresista. It's a new party. I'm sorry. I'll get that to you later. So what I was talking, and just want to wrap it up with this, is that until we as Puerto Ricans don't start getting ourselves aligned behind these two different big movements in the United States of America, you're gonna stay on limbo forever, and you're not gonna be attractive to either party because the Republicans gonna be like, well, if we accept Puerto Rico to become a state, they're leaning more the Democrat Party. So we're gonna lose two more votes into any of the you know laws that they present on the House, and also on the representative chamber. We're gonna see that we're gonna have more going blue. So because that alone will not be attractive to the United States of America looking at in that position. That's why for me, it's gonna stay the way it is for 105 years more until the parties in the island start getting themselves aligned behind these two major big parties in the United States of America. Until that happened, like now, we have here the PMP. There's a progressive party in the House. We have a progressive that he ran under the centrist, but he's more progressive because his actions talk louder than anything else that he can just try to hide himself behind. So we see that here we have a more have a progressive governor in the island. We have a progressive president of the United States, Joe Biden, and we have the Senate and the House chamber that are more progressive right now. So why this is a situation now that we have this buffon behind me, extending it the time until what? I was reading through the news and I figure out that the commissioner in Washington, this lady, she is more into the Republican side. What is her name? Jennifer Gonzalez. Yes, she's leaning uh, behind that Republic. I don't know. Like I said before, I am clueless of what this is into the Puerto Rico political arena. All I am saying, and with this, I'm not gonna change anything. All I'm saying is for all the different parties, even that you can say you're a Republican, but you have a guy that is proposing certain things that the other day we had the everybody going into the fortaleza to say to the governor, no, don't do that into our schools. I don't remember right now what it was, but it was a big deal on 2021, and I don't have it on top of my head. But you have it. Just leave it on the comment, and I will definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much for listening to this show today. I'm gonna come back tomorrow, bring you more information about the island and all this beautiful things that is happening, and really I hope that one day someone on the political arena see this video and just take it. It's just if you can put it into the good use and change, like right now the PPD, the Partido Popular Democrático in the island, it has this big mess. I would think that this will be a great time to align yourself behind a party that is more aligned with your values. And that's what it is. And for me, I would say this, the PMP is more into the bluish, because what they did with the pandemic was more leaning behind them. And I'm being criticized, this governor here in the island, and I've been just saying, you look more like a dictator, and even worse than New York. And you know, it's good. It's good to have this kind of things and this kind of conversation. But with your action, you telling me you are more behind uh, the blue Democrat Party. So stay behind that Democrat. But right now, you're all blue, even in the island. And why you don't make this happen? And that's a big deal, because until we don't figure this out in the island, we're just gonna be here for a very, very long time. Thank you so much for listening to this show. I'll be back tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I invite you to subscribe to it. Like and share. Like and share. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. From Palma Sola, Villalba, Puerto Rico, Efrain Rodriguez Jr. in Efrain Rodriguez Jr. Show. Take care. God bless.